Hi, David here, CEO and founder of the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. Got a question this past weekend when I was speaking at a conference in Las Vegas, and doctor came up to me and said, "Hey, David, I'm getting ready to get involved in some syndications, but could you explain what a syndication is?" Well, at least he's asking before he jumps in. Yes, syndications or syndicators being the managers or sponsors of a syndication, would be where a group of investors pool their money into an LLC entity with having member shares to a manager or a sponsor who is then on the forefront of acquiring a certain asset, like a multifamily apartment house or self-storage or a mobile home park community. The aggregation of all the capital plus debt that the sponsor, the manager, will take on from a banking institution will create the acquisition price and have some kind of a stack of the value add that they're going to add to it, and give some kind of prognostication to the investors what their returns could expect it to be. So again, you're investing in a single asset, but you're not doing the work. You're not going to own it. You're going to have member shares. Someone else is going to do the work. Somebody who you better know who they are and what they're doing. And that's my key here today. Syndications have been around for a long time, and like anything, when we get late in the market of any cycle, all kinds of people are out there syndicating. Well, why would someone want to be a syndicator? Because when there's a lot of money chasing yield, it's easy to raise capital, that is, have investors, particularly when the stock market's not doing so well, and people say, well, I need to run to real estate because real estate's been really good for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and it has. But real estate is also susceptible to the market cycles, just like the stock market. It's just that people don't understand the correlation. Certainly, we can be a lot more prudent about how we invest in real estate, but the key is who is doing that for you. If you're investing in a syndication, you are depending upon that syndicator's track record, their knowledge base, and do they have the discernment and scrutiny to understand where we are in their market cycle, so they're not just putting your money, your hard-earned money, into something that maybe worked 2 or 3 years ago when the market was different, as opposed to where we are today, rolling into a recession with higher interest rates. It's going to be a different ballgame. There are a lot of people in different market niches, dentistry being one of those, where there's people who have created a tribe, a community, maybe an online community of sorts, and they connect with people in the real estate space and tell that real estate sponsor, hey, I've got a tribe of people over here. These are doctors or dentists, people who really want to get in real estate. I can help you raise the capital because these people know me, and I do a lot of marketing. And if you'll cut me into the deal, syndicator sponsor, you'll cut me in, then I will market, what you've got to this group. Well, there's nothing illegal about that, but what's in it for you? Who has real skin in the game? Who cares about your money? See, that's the problem most of these syndications have, is no one cares about your money. Oh, they'll tell you they do, and they'll tell you they do the best they can. They've had a great track record for the last 4 or 5 years, and I get all that. But what about going forward? See, syndicators have to keep the deals rolling because that's how they make their money. They make money off of front-end fees, commissions, management fees. Sure, certainly if the deal goes well to fruition, they make some additional money. But if the deal doesn't go well to fruition, they still made their money on the front end, and they could, unfortunately, care less about you. So be careful when you're signing up for running into a syndication with a syndicator who tells you they've done all this and that over the last several years. Have they underwritten properly for the market we're in right now? Fat chance they are. I look at a lot of them all the time, and most of them are missing the mark and making some big mistakes in their pro formas. That is what their prognostications are. You, the investor, passive investor, you have no knowledge, you have no control. You're in it for the long run, and if it's not a good deal, maybe a very poor performing deal, you've got no recourse. It's just the way it is, unless they commit actual fraud. I'm not saying these people commit fraud, but I think they're close to being negligent in terms of not really doing the due diligence and underwriting of their deals. Well, why? Again, the money's coming at them. They got to put it somewhere to continue to make their money. For most of us in our group and Freedom Founders, we're not taking a big pause right now. We're watching this market turn. Why do we need to keep our money in something when the gamble is high, the odds are high that the equity markets are going to continue to take a tumble? There'll be a right time to buy back in, but is that now? Maybe yes, maybe no. In most cases, probably not. But how do you know? You don't. It's your freedom. You've got to stay focused on it.